Let me know, Manders. Thumbs up. Hey, Amanda.
The show must go on.
Hollywood. Hey, this is
we're close to Dollywood.
Newport Wood.
Randyland.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hey. Hey, we're live. All right, let's get down to it. You're watching the Tiny Home Show, and let's get down to business. No more of this talking about nothing. It doesn't mean nothing about anything. Let's get going to talking about stuff that means something you need to know, right? So I can be entertaining and you guys can get 500 million views on here. Share, like, hit the bell, notifications, and let's get popular.
What? That's embarrassing. That is so stupid.
Everything's numbers. Yeah, you know, your average YouTube show will get 5 million views in a year. Crickets.
Okay.
Crickets. I don't care. They don't have.
What the heck is this called? 100 reasons you should buy a tiny house or something, or live in a tiny house.
So you'd like, oh my God, I got to see 100. So in 32 years from now, when you're typing in there, I want to know about tiny homes and Randy Jones and or anything. Who is Randy Jones? 100 reasons. Oh my God, all I needed was like 53. I got 47 extras. I'm gonna go on there and check them out.
So they're gonna come on here and get disappointed.
No, there's more than what they thought.
Oh,
They'd be inspired. 100 reasons? Oh, I could list them, go on and go on and go on. So maybe we'll have this a continued show. All right, 100 reasons why. Well, for one, I don't like to take long steps between rooms. I'm now in the kitchen. I'm now in the living room. Number one.
Step back, you're in the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, I could go on forever. It's easy to paint, easy to stain, easy to heat. It is inexpensive to live in, right? And you can move it from one place to the other. I can be mobile. I can go anywhere I want.
Save money.
Save time. Yep.
You travel with
You don't have to make your bed in the morning if you don't want to.
That doesn't have to do with the tiny home.
Yes, it does.
I don't make my bed.
Well, listen, if a house doesn't cost you an arm and a leg and 2 livers, you know what? You can stay home and only work 1 job instead of 14.
Well, people only have 1 livers.
Well,
twos.
you don't have to work as much. Let's put it that way. Yeah, okay. You can, an alternative life, you can get rich doing your hobby instead of working for the man, right?
The man.
The man.
You're the man here.
Or the woman.
Well, you're the man.
And you know what? There's the door. Everybody can go. Yeah, if I'm the man, oh yeah, we're in trouble. Yep. I just listed 23 reasons right there.
But it's 100.
Well, Amanda, the show's got it. It's a long show.
Oh, I see.
We
okay.
usually get real boring in about 54 minutes. Okay?
Not until then, right?
Everything starts falling off like, oh my God, how much more can he talk?
I feel like it's falling off now.
There's no way.
No
I was gonna name the show, and it's true. How can your tiny home last 100 years?
Now that is true. You were gonna say that. Now I like that.
So last, like real steel, like iron steel, like steel buildings, like big high rises, they last over 100 years.
What's the difference? Is iron and steel the same thing?
Iron and steel, yeah. Well, what I wanted to get away from is these people saying, well, I want my house built out of metal studs.
Yeah.
That's galvanized. It's nothing to do with steel. I mean, we're talking iron, like big, thick I-beams and stuff like that.
Oh,
last forever, you know? And then you got stone, brick, you know, all that. But just like that guy brought over here, a pre-Civil War home that he tore down.
Who did?
From Arkansas, and I got all them things out here.
All the barnwood.
If that house would have been taken care of for the last 50 years, just caulked and painted and taken care of. When you got wood, you got to take care of things.
So I was going to ask you that. So for it to last 100 years, what do you do to a piece of wood to make it last 100 years?
Menders. What destroys a house? What's the number one thing that kills a house? Why'd your basement cave in almost?
Water.
Got it. Moisture.
Yeah.
That's my. And you know what? I'm not a what do you call it? A house detective or anything like that. Like who is that guy? Oh,
an inspector.
my spenders. I'm Holmes on Holmes.
Oh,
I know everything, and I'm smarter than all you, and I'll whoop all your all's tail.
Did you watch it? I never watched it.
I couldn't stand to watch them.
So did you watch it?
I beat my TV up watching them. So
Stop it.
I can't. I'm Holmes on Holmes. How can you ever have an attitude like that and then listen to you?
Well, now he might be a nice guy. You don't even know him. Yeah. Oh, stop it.
If he's nice and he acts like that, I don't want to talk to him.
Cindy said, she said, laugh my A off. He's gross. There you go.
Holmes on Holmes.
Molly said you're Jones on Holmes.
Jones on Holmes.
Jones in tiny homes.
Jones on Holmes in tiny homes.
And she said Holmes is kind of arrogant. And listen.
Exactly.
Well, listen, just a little key thing, though. Just to, with the...
Key thing. What's the key thing? What key? Is it
with,
Kelton Key?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
What are you saying? What's the key
so
thing?
the people that came here, the HGTV people come here.
Yeah.
There's a certain... Just to kind of shows are kind of floof. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they want you to act a certain way.
Yeah, and I wouldn't do it.
Randy wouldn't break.
Yeah, I wouldn't break.
He wouldn't bend. He said no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. They want drama.
Well, and the second show, you told them, said, hey, listen, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. HGTV kept on wanting me to do the
Yeah.
What was it? What show was we on? Tiny Home.
Tiny House Hunters or
yeah.
No? Was it Hunters?
You pick 3 and you get 1.
It's so embarrassing we don't even
listen. We may have gotten 1 phone call.
Maybe.
On that show.
Yeah.
And they make you look like a blah.
Yeah.
The
first one.
They're not good.
The first one, you were almost like a salesperson, which was weird.
Yeah.
Or real.
And then they called me the second time. I said, I'm not going to do it. You guys don't help me advertise our company. It's the only reason I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be on TV unless you're helping the company.
Yeah.
So I didn't do it. But anyway.
And and you told them, say, listen, I'm not doing it unless I get to feature all my homes. And you got to do that.
Yep. We had all 3 of our homes. We had the Hobbit house.
Mm-hmm. We
had the house up in New York.
Yeah.
And the house in Jersey.
And that orange house of Elenis.
But that was the first show.
Oh, was that the first show?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. We went to Nashville and filmed that Hobbit house.
Yeah, that is right. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah, that was cool.
So you're strong. So you can be known as strong arming HGTV.
I strong armed them. Yeah, but they would not let me say Incredible Tiny Homes.
No, I know.
Nope, they wouldn't let me. They said that is a valuable tool they have, and they don't want you to be a part of that.
And that's what that's what I find weird, because like when they say reality, to me, what we do is a reality show. Like this, where nothing is edited at all. I know my nose is itching, but we're social distancing, friend.
Nothing's edited. That's right. Yeah, but you know what, man?
We don't know how.
But this isn't as entertaining. You know, I mean, you don't have 4 or 5 million viewers tuning in to watch the Amanda and Randy Ace show.
Oh.
You know what he did? You're not gonna believe this. Bryce and I were urethaning Bryce's floors, right?
Oh God.
We're at the door. Like, here's the door. Bryce is like this, painting that last little bit. I'm outside painting. I'm reaching in, right?
Yeah.
He comes up the steps, jumps in the house, and slides across the urethane.
Oh,
fresh urethane. And then he's spinning, right? He's spinning like this. And he slides on his belly. And he's got urethane all over his belly. He hit his face and he's had urethane. Bryce just looked at him.
I wish I could have seen that.
Bryce said, well, that just adds character.
God. Hey, did you jump in there on the floor?
Look at the mud he's got. Everybody show how muddy you are.
Sit over here.
This is clean. Like, look, he gets up every morning at 4:30 and jumps in my bed.
Oh.
See the mud on top of his head?
Lord, look how dirty you are.
Yeah. But like clockwork, except for this morning, he wakes up every morning at 4:30, 4:44, and jumps in my bed. He not anywhere before that.
What a mess he is.
Yeah, so I get him up. I let him jump in.
Teresa said he's such a boy.
Because I get up at 5 and I let him jump in the bed.
I gotta show my nails because I saw Dana said something about my nails. Look at my nails.
Yep, we're a reality show for sure.
Yeah. Okay, and my nails tell them it's. Well, I think they can hear.
Yeah.
But my nails are impressed. They've already got the glue on.
Dollar store.
No. Well, I ordered them off Amazon, but you can get them at the dollar store. Right? Those cute. And you just stick them on. You just peel. They're peel and stick. And I've already washed dishes and everything with them. So those are cute.
Everybody, I apologize for this. I apologize. I know, we had several people that were going to buy a house.
Yeah, press-on. They're press-ons.
Yeah.
Here's my other one. Yeah,
So
press-ons.
if you're going to talk about nails, we've just lost you investors.
Yeah, press-ons. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, tell about your guy right
there. Hey, Michael.
there.
Well, I don't want to say his whole name.
Well, they know him.
Oh, they do?
Everybody knows him on there. He's on like Tiny House Groups
Michael,
and stuff.
if you get stalked tonight and don't make it through the morning, the reason is because Amanda, because she wanted me to use your full name, Michael Tice. Thank you for that Rocky shirt, man.
That Randy's not showing.
Well, you know what it is? I wore it, got it dirty already, and I've over the weekend, and I've got it in the laundry. So I'm gonna wash it and then I'll put it on.
There you go.
So,
okay.
Rocky. I love this.
Yeah, Randy. Donna made a good point. Hey, Randy, all your people are women. Well, except for Travis. Travis just popped up here. But they want to see nails.
Yeah,
so.
show nails.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well.
And they want to see a man build something too. So they like that's attractive.
What does women want?
They want stuff.
Stuff.
They want.
I want to give women stuff.
Well, you tuned into the right show.
Can I give you ladies stuff? Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
all right, you want to see a man work? Let's go do it.
And we're going to try and go look at a house that's leaving tomorrow.
Yes.
And we have no idea what it looks
We're
like.
going to try. We don't know if we can make it all the way through the warehouse.
Let's do that
without
first
an
before it
incident.
gets dark.
Let's do it, Amanda.
Don't.
Come on, Ace.
Look, what he's got. It's in the box.
Come on, buddy.
Lord God. All right. All right. Let me go through and turn it off then. Oh, no, I keep it on in here. Okay.
Look,
Oh, look.
the Mad Hatter made it inside.
Yep, it's inside now.
Hang on here.
Oh, yeah. Get on the other side over here.
Yep. Good boy. I've got my trusty tape measure for all you ladies.
The ladies. Hey, now there's guys on here too. Travis is on here.
Well, you told me I got to broadcast like all the
Well,
women.
exactly, but and Benji's on here. Oh,
Benji,
man.
Travis, Mike. I know it.
Yeah.
And potential people, hopefully, that might want a tiny house someday.
Said something. I gotta find where he said it. What did he say? Amanda, this is the Tiny Home Show. Tell us you use liquid nail to secure your nails on. I should have. Dang it.
Dang it, suckaroos.
Dang it.
So, oh, I got to turn my oven off.
Donna. Oh.
Everybody,
You know what Donna just said? Said yes. We want naked men.
if it'll buy a house, I'm ready.
Donna.
Don't tempt me.
Donna. And Benji said no.
No.
Yes.
Hey, this is the oven I use to make pizzas for Mom. Look, I'm gonna turn it off. I forgot. Clear. Look at it's hot, man.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yep. So I just got it. Everybody laughs at me because I got an oven in the shop.
Well, I mean, where else would you have it? You used to have a washing machine outside you and the boys would use.
Got a refrigerator. Come on.
No one is surprised.
No wine. You know what? It's the same old stuff. Look at we got a homemade sprinkler system in here, even though it's PVC and not flat black iron.
What am I looking at? What do you want me to look at?
Well, we got I think 10 sprinkler heads in here and 10 on the other side. So we got our sprinklers in here.
One here?
Back in the shop we got them. We got them inside the
Is that what one
inventory.
Is
What?
right here?
Yep. Hey, I was going to bring one with
there
me.
He is.
I got one in the office. I was going to show you guys. Yep.
He's already got his mask. All right, we're going to see the greenhouse.
Amanda's Sunday, and the gentleman might be watching, but Sunday, get this, Randy Jones went in his cube, his 8x9 cube, and he folded out his little sofa thing.
Yeah.
And he actually laid down.
Yeah.
And I went, ah. And I dozed off him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it was Jesse's fault right there. Look at him.
He just hid.
Randy.
He dropped to the floor and hid.
Yeah, you ought to hear Jesse talk. Randy, there's a guy here. He's from up north. He said, there's a guy here who wants to talk to you about a house.
And you just laid down.
Yeah, it's Jesse's fault.
You just went to sleep.
So when I sleep, I get a mohawk. And my head's just, I'm like, what's going on? Oh, yeah, okay, yes, all right, what's up? And then we started talking business. So the next 2 hours we talked.
Oh my
but it was
God.
good. But this gentleman I talked to, he's from Columbus, Ohio. And he wants to be a partner. And he's from he's got a stepson, I think it's, that's a carpenter. Mm-hmm. And so he says it's a great opportunity, and we went over the numbers, went over the excitement, and he thought it was just awesome, you know, that what we were doing. Yeah.
Somebody asked the other day if you're still doing your partnerships.
I'm still doing partnerships, and I want more and more and more and more of them. Yep. I'm echoing right here in the middle.
Right there.
Yeah, it's hard to hear myself. Yep. Come on.
Okay, we gotta show them again.
Let's show Donna.
Look at this. I have to say, this is like insane cute.
Isn't that beautiful? That's
Oh
some
my
flower
gosh,
box.
Donna, look at that.
Yeah.
Forget the naked men. Look at this.
That's right. This is way better than a naked man.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, flower box.
Isn't it pretty?
Look, Donna.
Now see, look what happens when you let you all do stuff.
Let me go.
Let him go. And
Don't
I swear,
rein me in.
Oh my gosh, how cute is that?
Don't rein me in, baby.
I love it. All right, so we're inside.
Yes.
Okay.
So Donna, we got all your interior up. We've got some of your lights on. We got your water heater up here. We got all your. This is your range hood, right?
Yeah.
You know, for your exhaust fan.
Okay.
Your kitchen cabinets. Here's your farm style sink.
Well, I wish there was more stuff on her sink.
I mean, look it.
My God.
We got Cheetos.
Oh my God. This is embarrassing.
Look, ooh, that looks good.
Put that down.
Caramel popcorn.
Oh my God. Look at this.
Ah, Donna.
Jesus.
Hey,
God.
she sent me. She said I got some. What's she call it? Kick-ass Tennessee hot sauce.
Oh, she's sending hot sauce.
She's gonna send it to us. Yeah.
I mean, is somebody living in here at night?
Pretty much boll weevils.
Oh God.
And then in here,
Ridiculous.
the shower's in. Oh, look at the man. Look over here.
Mom, look at
It'll take them a day to move out.
Look
The guys.
at this crap everywhere.
Here's a pocket door. That's
A mess.
That's gonna be a fridge.
Lord.
Yep. The shelves right
Oh
here.
my God. Who is in here?
Man, these guys are being productive. She's got a big 36-inch shower.
Lord.
Yep. Toilet
What?
and good God, man.
Oh Lord.
Well, it's got that bench in there.
I want you to look at all this.
Let me see. I got to use my tape measure. Good man. This bathroom is a typical 5-foot deep bathroom. It's 5 foot. So you got a 36-inch shower, and then you got this little closet here.
Well, I got this bench in here.
Yep.
And two, they said all their supplies in here. Listen, I'm all for their supplies. The countertop. Come on, Rena.
Come on, man.
Come on. Good Lord. Put it in the bucket and put it in the floor.
Ah. Bucket and in the floor. She's got
Put it in the floor.
a sprinkler head up there. So it's got a sprinkler head. See how flush and cool? Smoke detector,
Oh, there it
sprinkler
is,
head,
yeah.
lights.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, where's the cleanup crew at? What was it Ashley said? Guys are messy Marvins.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah, and look. Well, there's the dog. I'm sure he's chewing something.
Oh, he's chewing on a piece of trim. Donna, we're going to put that up in your house.
You want some teeth marks? God.
Look, eat it up,
Oh,
buddy.
wait a minute. Did you see this sink? You didn't show this sink.
I said there was a sink. You said,
Why, who can see the sink? What?
You were complaining about everything on it.
Look at that, Randy.
You shouldn't show that stuff.
I don't know what else to look at in here.
Amanda, come on, get out of there. You don't want the world to see everything.
Well, she's got a air conditioner up there. Well, we do have the planter.
Yeah, now she's heating this house with an air conditioner, right? Hey, let me show you it out here. Isn't this cool?
How's she gonna heat it?
Right there. Hey, all she has to do is a little yoga, and man, it's hot.
Well, I mean, how's she gonna heat it?
Just body friction, just
Stop
work it.
Oh, look at her boxes. That looks so cute.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, look at there. Oh, I love the window box.
You know what? I think I'm going to cover that air conditioner. I know you're not supposed to because you got to breathe, but
Well, how do you do that?
I don't know. I got to come up with something, man.
Yeah, sticks out
Like a sore thumb.
Carolina Reapers, jalapenos, and some kind of peppers and a bit of mangoes. Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not good with hot stuff, but I'll eat the
remember
mangoes.
that mango salsa we got that time?
Over at Asheville.
Asheville.
Yeah, it was a pica de gallo.
Ooh, it was good.
Mango,
Mango.
pico de gallo.
Let me show the other side to Donna.
Mango de gallo. Mango di gallo. È the mango di gallo.
Oh, I love her
It's
boxes.
from my homeland.
What-
My homeland.
What's your home?
Down in Sicily.
You're from Michigan.
No,
oh,
Ale.
God, stop it.
Man, they're my roots. My roots run deep. oh, how they. Hey, oh, how they weave like a web. My roots run deep and weave.
Stop. You're stupid. Okay, let's show this house is going to leave tomorrow.
All right, let's show this house.
God.
It's probably a mess.
It can't be no worse than what we just got.
Oh, I bet. Hey, look at my truck. It's got the windows in it.
Oh.
I asked Dakota. I said, well, Dakota, I'm taking you. Not much getting done.
Swear to God.
Is it this one?
Yeah, that's leaving tomorrow. Green for go. That's what the green paper is.
Look at that, man.
Yeah. Let me walk around it.
Green for go. You know what, Amanda? Look, I mean, they've done just throwed everything outside here.
Oh, God.
Let me
It's
move all
on the-
this.
Good Lord.
I know it.
Okay.
We'll get organized like the Germans one day.
There's the side.
That's a beautiful color, isn't it?
Paula said when my son was little, he thought he was Italian because he liked pizza. That's cute. Okay.
Watch me, Amanda. Watch me.
What you do?
Watch me. I'm going to pick this up over my
Now
head.
that's heavy.
Watch me. Like, girls like this kind of stuff, right?
We do like that stuff.
But you like me to fall when I do it?
No, we don't want you to fall.
Let me try.
Ah, you're so strong.
Ah.
That's heavy.
What? What?
You're so
Ah.
strong. How heavy is that?
That's super heavy, man.
Super heavy.
I mean, nobody in the world can pick it up.
Nobody but you.
Nobody.
Watch me, watch me.
Da da da.
And it said, wow, what a hunk.
Rawr. A hunk of what?
She didn't say.
Yeah.
She'll get back to us on that.
A hunk of
Sugar.
a hunk of night shift.
Okay, so we're going in.
Hunk of night shift.
Okay, starts the floor.
All right, come on here, but look at that beautiful refrigerator. You wouldn't believe.
Look at that beautiful refrigerator.
You wouldn't believe how many refrigerators you got to go through to get a good one.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
They come damaged
They
like
do come damaged.
constantly.
Appliances do.
I love that.
Oh,
Look,
cute.
clean the sink.
They do have it clean in here.
It is pretty.
Well, except for where I just looked. That's stuff that goes with the house. Oh, she got the compost. There's the water heater. What size are your showers? 32?
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody said, what Pamela say? Is this a dating site? LOL. It can be.
It's whatever you need it to be, baby.
But you got to buy a house too.
Yeah.
Now, what's that wooden piece on the bottom?
That is, all right, underneath that compost toilet is a toilet flange.
Okay.
And it sits above the floor.
Okay. I
So,
like that.
yeah, so they got that. And then what you can actually set a regular toilet, you know, if you ever want to change your mind, you don't want that.
Yeah.
There's a water valve behind here. So you can actually have a regular toilet. And I think see these homes, you don't know how long they're going to last and where they're going to be.
You don't know what you might want.
50 years from now, you may want to sell this house in 10 years.
Right.
Somebody said, well, I don't want to compost. And then to
Well,
put
there
in
you
the
go.
sewer later, it'd be terrible hard.
Oh, what a mess.
So this bathroom wall is, of course, another one of our, you know, bathroom
I think
wall
they got it.
assembly
Yeah.
units that we do. In here, outdoor shower.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Very cool.
So it doesn't freeze, right? This is an access panel to the back of the shower, the valve.
right.
Never have to have anything done with it. And you still get this big living room. This is just 16 foot.
Let me show the kitchen and
Yep.
that side real quick. There's
Do
the
it,
kitchen.
Amanda.
Now, is that standard?
That's a standard RJO Freedom Kitchen right here. Yep. Two cook, you know, the 2 burner
Yeah.
cook, the range top. We put a plug right here now. You can put a microwave here. We got open shelving, cutting board. You can go around or a square sink. This is a gooseneck, I guess you would call a faucet. We can put that on the right or left. This is these are the cabinets you get with this house right here.
Okay.
Anything else you can get, it just costs more money.
And
But this is
barnwood
standard.
costs more and everything.
Barnwood is more accented barnwood. It's just harder to work with, takes longer to do.
So you get the 2, you get it exactly like that.
Yes.
There's your paperwork, all that stuff.
Yep. Now, what we're going to do, we are changing our cabinets. All right.
Okay.
We came up with an idea. This is a standard height. This is about 4 inches right here. It used to be about 3.5, 4 inches. This is a
Right.
kickboard right here, right? Kick
Right.
plate. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise it 6 inches.
Okay.
So this door will be about 1.5 inches shorter. But what that gives us the opportunity to do, if you guys want any toe kick drawers, you can kick them and they'll pull out.
Oh.
So that 4 inches of empty space can be used for something. So I said, you know what? Let's make them all with a 6-inch kickboard. And if you want toe kick and you want to pay extra for one, we can put them in.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Now, I noticed on what's that thing called? The exhaust thing?
Yeah, range hood.
It's lower
Yeah.
this time. Or is that just me?
Well, the thing that dominates is the microwave.
Now, I actually like this because you don't need all that much space
No.
under here, and your microwave is not up here.
Yes.
It's down here. I like that.
You got to, I mean, if it's up, it's too tall.
It's way too
You know,
tall.
yep.
Yeah.
And like,
So right
what is
there
your
is
pots?
Yeah, that's
Hey,
fine.
hey, let me get my trusty tape measure out.
Da-da-da-da.
Da, 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 da.
Tape measure.
I'm Jones on Homes, and let's see what it is.
Quit, you're stupid.
14 inches, and the range
and
hood's
Ben, she made a
15.
good point. It's probably short woman need the space, so they could be short.
Yeah, well, I'm short, so
Well, I like
fits me
this.
perfect.
I like this, and then you just open up your microwave right there.
Just a little thing. So we're at about 56 inches tall to the bottom of that.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
And if everybody's wanting to know how close we are, we should, you know what? I should raffle this off. Who knows what it's going to be? I've done it a bunch.
Raffle what off?
The answer.
Oh, you mean rattle it off?
Rattle, raffle. It's 90 inches wide.
I
Let's
mean,
see how
you're just
tall.
going wild with that tape.
Oh, I
man.
love this tape, man.
Lord, it's just all over the place.
And look, it's 126 inches tall. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
How tall is that, Amanda?
How tall's what?
10 foot 6 inches.
Dog ate my homework.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Yep.
Is that her bench or did we make that?
You know what? I don't know.
That might be hers.
Yep. Don't know.
And there's a ladder.
You know what? It's got our screws in it.
Well, it does. I bet we made that. Oh, it's a prayer bench. What? Dear Lord.
Dear Lord, take her away. Yeah, I don't think we've had this kind of wood laying around here, but it might be.
It could be.
Cool, man.
Well, it's leaving tomorrow. Matt Heath
Leaving gone.
Oh my gosh, how come I never remember the name? Tiny House Delivery Company.
Yep.
Is Matt Heath is his company, and he's hauled, I thought he told me over 180 of our homes.
Wow.
Already, if not, and that was a while back, so it might be up to 200 now.
Wow.
Out of the over 400 houses that we've built in 5 years. That's crazy.
He has been out west, I don't know how many times.
Oh, Matt, be sure and look at Matt's Instagram. He has some gorgeous pictures of our houses.
Yeah.
With the, like, he will stop and
there's a snowstorm in one of them and a big
pictures.
mountain, like a rocky mountain in them.
Really
and
beautiful pictures.
the desert and all that. Yeah.
Not one ever complaint from Matt about Matt.
He's a sweetheart.
Never have we ever had a complaint about Matt.
Nope.
Never.
Never. He goes the extra mile.
Yes.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Like
so
me.
Matt needs
like me, Amanda.
Exactly.
Like me.
And you know what? And to be honest, John Harrison, never not one complaint. John does the wide loads for us. We
got a lot of good people here.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
And I can't remember John Harrison Logistics or I can't remember his name.
All right, Amanda. What in this house makes you want to be tiny house? You know? We're on number 23. We got to go to number 24. What is it?
Well, I like that. Like if I come in and it's hot, I can turn that on, and within 3 minutes, it's cold everywhere.
Yep. So
it's very quick.
You don't have to run it all day.
You don't have to run it all day.
You don't want to.
It completely off.
Unless you have a cat.
Yeah, you don't want to kill your animals. Or
then,
like that.
in the opposite way with heating, it warms up really quick.
Very, very quick. That's one of the things that impresses me about the tiny houses. And the insulation, you cannot beat. You can put the spray foam insulation because it's a small house. You're going to be able to afford it for it to be in there where you couldn't, like with my house. I couldn't afford to do that.
That insulation, ain't no way.
And I'd love to.
Yep, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cleaning.
That was pretty good.
You can clean it really quick.
Cleaning, my God.
I can sweep that floor in what? 3.3 minutes?
Well, you can see how dirty it can get. You saw that with the guys.
Done.
What a mess.
Bleach it. Everything.
Nobody. The only person that bleached stuff was your mom, and she about killed herself.
Bleach in what was it? Ammonia.
Ammonia. She cleaned with ammonia and almost passed out.
I mean, going. But you can clean this sucker really good. You can clean all the windows probably in 30 minutes. So, it is cool.
Now, another thing is that if you did want to paint or stain your house, it ain't going to be as
fast.
It ain't going to be, you're going to be able to do it yourself.
Cheap.
Cheap.
Inexpensive. All right. Look here. This is the bench. So, in this 16-foot, the way I designed the 16-foot, if it comes out, a single bed is 39 inches, right? Yes. It comes out right to there. That still gives you 64 inches. Yeah. All right? So over 5 feet of room you still have in there. Now people would think, 5 foot's nothing. You know, I got a love seat that's 5 feet. Okay, great. So if I'm sitting on the edge of my bed, I can still have a love seat right there. Yeah. I can still have a TV right here. Yeah. What else do I need in this room other than a refrigerator full of good stuff?
Popsicles.
Yeah, popsicles. All right. But, and people, you know what? And it is true because people think, well, I got to walk down the hall a quarter mile to go to the bathroom and then walk through the den to get through Johnny's bedroom.
Johnny's?
Yeah. Well, Johnny lives right there. Johnny, go to sleep.
Hey, that's another thing. You don't have to yell as loud to get to somebody. Hey, get in here and, do the dishes.
Come down here and do the dishes. Now. I mean it.
I've never, ever talked to my kids in such a low voice.
Let's reason.
Never.
No, the way we're going to reason is you're going to do what I say.
Do what I say.
And it's done. Right.
And you know what Dana said? She said something very funny. She said, Amanda, spray foam is not going to work at your house because you keep the doors all open. And that 100% true.
Yeah, nothing would work.
Oh, nothing works.
Yeah.
Well, this is cool.
Yeah, this is a 16-foot Freedom with the dormer. So this is $25,000 house.
Yeah.
What you get, this is everything you get for the $25,000 house.
Yeah.
You get a tankless water heater,
Tankless water.
all the appliances,
Okay.
everything in here that looks just like this right
You
here.
get the dormer.
The dormer, the egress window. You get the ladder to get access up here. You get all this for 25 grand. Where are you going to get that house? Anywhere else.
Now you don't get the outdoor shower.
They don't get the outdoor shower, or you don't get the LP siding. That's extra. So they added some extras.
Everything else, because they was able to afford it.
So they probably.
You get the mini split.
You get the mini split.
Come on.
25 grand. You get the mini split.
That's crazy.
You get the appliances.
I know.
You get the tankless water heater. You get the dormer. This home.
And you get a fridge.
And a fridge. I said appliances,
You
Amanda.
say, well, I don't know what that means.
Yep.
But wait, if you call in the next 25 minutes, you get 2 for 19.
Yeah, and the next 30 callers, you'll get a free farm sink.
Not true.
Well, I would if we had 30 people wanting to buy a home. I'll give you a farm sink in the next 30 minutes. Yep.
Remember we used to get farm sinks. Now, did we already discuss this? Can you do a farm? You can't do a farm sink, or what's the
Unless they build one. Okay, if you do a farm sink, they come out over this. So you're going to lose this cabinets here.
It's called an apron, right?
An apron. And this is only, well, let me pull my tape out, man.
My gosh, wearing it out today.
Oh, my goodness. All right, we are 22 inches.
22.
Normally, cabinets are 24 with a 26-inch
Okay.
countertop.
Okay.
All right, so this sink is 16 inches across
Okay.
and 17 inches is 18.
Because Paula said I want a farm
18.
sink.
And it's 18 inches that way.
Okay.
All right, everybody. So if you want a farm sink on here, you can't have it stick out too far.
I know.
All right.
What are you going to do?
Man, look, you don't want a farm sink more than 20 inches, and that sticks out to here 20 inches this way. You know, now we could put you, and this is a sink base at 30. Now, if we put a 36-inch sink base, it's going to scoot this cabinet down
That's true.
6 inches. Normally, this is what we give.
Teresa said she's got it figured out. Buy a 9-foot house.
Done.
9-foot wide house.
And that's what you do.
That's our girl right there. It's like,
Teresa,
yeah, Teresa. Yeah.
thanks.
Oh yeah, there you go, girl.
Yeah, buy you a 9-foot
Buy
house.
a 9-foot house, you can get your sink.
It's all taken care of. Step it up.
Let's step up your game,
Yeah.
guys. Come on.
So we can only get, now look, the reason we put 20-inch cabinets in here, we designed these cabinets to fit this particular home,
Right.
is because this is a 30-inch door. And you have to have a 32-inch opening.
Yeah.
So we can have trim and trim on both sides, right?
Right.
And that's why if we came out, the trim would be out here.
Is there any farm style sink? They don't have little tiny farm style sinks, do they?
Oh no, Amanda.
Don't do what I do. I'm
She said,
trying to do my
do they make the little fine style
little
things?
farm
I don't know. We'll have to look into that.
We need to, everybody be looking into that. I'll look into it too.
Yeah, ASAP.
I mean, I'll forget, but, you know. And it's a screen door, right?
Yes, everybody in RJ on Freedom get a screen door.
Okay.
This is what we do. This is a cheap $30 Lowe's door, inexpensive.
And Lynn said, yes, they do have a small one. We got to find
Of course
it,
they
guys.
do.
Where's it at?
We put this piece of wood on here,
Yeah.
so you can just, when you're mad and you want to just smack it, you can get out. And then we
good.
reinforce it with these angles, okay?
Yeah, because if you live with a man, you're going to need it. You're going to be
You
slamming it
will
a lot.
put your foot through it.
Put him through it.
And we put this little lock on there, just a little swivel.
IKEA, Michelle said.
IKEA's got
We
everything.
looked at
IKEA's got cool stuff,
they,
man.
IKEA is great.
They got awesome stuff.
And let me tell you, with IKEA now, when you get their shipping, it ain't free, but it's really cheap. Before,
We couldn't get anything.
oh my God,
Yeah, we had to go to Charlotte and pick it up.
we had to go pick them up. There we go. Now, how much for this sink? Do we know? I mean, for this outdoor shower?
No, I
I
can't.
don't
It's,
know.
yeah,
We'll figure it out.
it's several $100s.
Yeah. Tell the reason why. What's the
All right.
intricacies of it?
All right, look, to cut a hole in a house, you're not going to believe the time involved in
Yeah.
this. We put this awning over it so the water drips over this way. It
Right.
won't go inside. We have to build this door. We have to build hinges. Then we have to go inside and we have to build another box.
And that's spray foam.
This is foam. Everything in there, it's just plumbed. And then we got to build a box on the inside to hide it. And we put a bench on that. It gets involved.
It's so involved.
Somebody said they wanted, all right, you see that blue dormer right there on the roof?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, that's a shed roof dormer.
Right.
Okay, because it just slopes off.
Right.
All right. So we had somebody who wanted a reverse gable loft, like on the Highland home.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was talking to Kim today, and she was doing.
On the side, you mean?
Well, right where that was
Yeah.
at, she wanted to be a triangle dormer instead
Oh.
of a shed dormer.
Well, neat.
All right. They don't give as much room, but it looks kind of cool over a door,
Looks very
and
cool.
the door's on the side of the house.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, listen, the trim, the metal, the valley, the flashing, the siding, the interior insulation,
Man,
framing.
I know.
I would rather build that big dormer than build that little bitty reverse gable.
Gosh.
It has as many man hours as that one. If a board, you got two boards coming down, well, this one's got one coming across. It's still got two valleys. It's got everything a big dormer's got.
And then you got to think about the average man or the average labor and stuff like that. It's like $20 an hour, right? That's like an average $15, $20 an hour.
Yeah, well, our guys here is $50 an hour when you caught
Well, true.
workman's comp or general liability,
That's
our
right.
overhead. Everybody here, that's what we have to charge when we're.
$50 an hour.
That's what it's costing
I
to run
know.
everything.
I
It's
know.
crazy. That's why I'm just go, 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 go. So
But you know what? People wouldn't. I would not know that. I know a lot of people would not know that. Like, oh my God, why is it so high that when a plumber comes or whenever somebody's working on your house and all that kind of stuff? It's like, listen, it's a lot.
you got your truck, you got your
I
taxes, you
know.
got your tools, you got your insurances, you got your
There's so much to
advertising, marketing.
consider.
Yeah, they actually charge $50 is nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
that was the same price as years ago.
Really?
Yeah. Time for a guy,
Mhm.
and we're still a third less than everybody, half
Yeah.
less than everybody. How can that be?
I know.
You
And
know?
that's what Velma's saying. Overhead, and Teresa said the office crew. It all goes in.
That's
true.
why I need and wanting to look forward to the partnerships.
Yes.
We have, if the partnerships can work, and we've got a few going now, that the homes can be built at another location, right? Under our supervision through emails and videos and pictures and physically visiting. They do it.
Right.
All the precautionary measures. We have to have them exactly. The person has to be the right personality, all that, to be able to listen and respect what we do and love what we do. All right, if all that falls in place and we got partners, then that can contribute to our inventory of being built.
Right.
So if we got 40 homes to build right now and it's going to take us 2 months, we could get 40 homes built in a month
Right.
and not have a bigger building.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives people jobs that want to stay at home.
That's right.
So if you're a DIY person and you love building and you're like, I love doing this stuff, I just don't know how to get started.
I know.
I don't know how to market. If I do, it's going to take forever. And I build the tiny home, where am I going to get money to build it? And all that stuff, right? And you
It's
like,
so much.
and you enjoy doing all it. It's taken us 5 years to get here.
Yeah.
I'll put you in business.
Mm-hmm.
And you can build homes for us.
Right.
Right? But it's a unique combination to make it happen.
It really is.
I can't have somebody arrogant and thinking they're everything and can't look, and they can't work and be molded in the way we're doing things. There was a guy come here today. He lives locally, just down the road. Great builder, right? Talk to him. As soon as you talk to him, you know kind of a guy. You can hear it in their voice and where they've been.
You can kind of tell by their talk if they know what they're talking about
Yeah.
too, right?
His experience and everything. And he is excited about it. He is a builder. He's building residential homes.
Right.
He's built buildings all over the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I love doing these things. He said, I get home in the evening. He said, my kids are grown. My wife, she's, doing her thing, and I'm not doing anything from 5 to 9 in the evening.
Yeah.
He said, I'd love to do this. So he's just going to dry them in for us. He's going to get them completely done on the a couple little rooms in the back that we've got building that people can come and stay, and we teach you how to build.
And it has to be how we need it. Like we talked before,
Yep.
is that you could be a builder, you could be a build houses for 30 years.
Yep.
But it has to be this style and the way
Yes.
that Randy has set it up.
Yeah, we have had countless builders come here.
Wait a minute, let me double check. Lost sound. Who said that? Has anybody lost
Am I
sound?
green? Am I green?
We're green. We're
I'm
still
green.
Okay, they must have lost sound.
All right.
The partnerships are still alive, well.
Oh, that's where I'm shooting for. I'm going with, you know. Soon as this financing comes in order, I mean, we had 100 people apply for financing.
More than that.
All right.
Yeah,
and that's just in a week.
It's listen, they're almost close to it, because what we're doing is the applications that we're getting now for the financing, Amber's keeping a hold of them, and we have them in our email, and we're ready to send them all the information as soon as we get the go-ahead from 21st Mortgage.
Yeah, and
it's unbelievable.
you guys know the storm behind that Secretary of State stuff.
Yes.
Killing us. But that's why we need partnerships.
Yeah.
If we get 120 orders tomorrow, I don't want to take 6 months getting them out.
No.
I want to get them out in 2 months.
Yeah.
That's what we can do. And think about this.
And that's what the partnerships is all about.
Partnerships can be nationwide.
Yeah.
It can be awesome opportunity for people who want to build these on the side, who want to enjoy, even a husband and wife team.
Yeah.
You guys come here. I personally will show you how to build, and I'm trying to develop
But you have to be skilled. This is not teaching you how to build a house.
No.
You have to know how to build.
You got to have some experience.
You got to have experience.
If you built your own tiny home, all right, you've done some things. Give me pictures. I got to know what's going on.
Yeah.
But if you really got it, you got the energy and you got the enthusiasm and you got some skill and you think, I know I can do this. We'll still talk. It may take you longer to learn. You may have to stay here longer. But when you leave here, you're going to know your stuff.
So inquire to info about the partnerships. If
Yes.
you know somebody or if somebody's interested in that,
Yep.
be sure and let us know so we can get you in contact with Randy so he can interview you over the phone and
Yeah.
see if it's going to be a match. Send a resume, send any information that you think would help you to be qualified
Right.
for this, to be a part of the partnership.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yep. And think about our customers. So we got a customer and their house is being built in one of the partnerships.
Correct.
It is going to be built exactly. It's going to still have pictures and videos and up to date, and everything is going to be blatantly out there for everybody to see all the time. And it has to go through our inspection.
Yeah.
And it can be ANSI certified, it can be spray foamed, it can do all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's a process, but that's why I'm beginning it now. So at the first of the year, if we can have, my goal was to have 10
Yes.
partners by the first of the year.
That's exciting.
If we can have 10 by the first year, that's adding, and if they build, wow, that could add 100 homes a year to our current build status right now. 100. Isn't that cool?
I mean, it's super exciting. And two, somebody asked about, I think maybe it was Cindy that asked about the applications. We're not sending out any of the applications
For financing?
For financing, but people are still emailing us and saying, hey, I'm interested in financing. So Amber has held all of those emails. We have all of those until we get some kind of go-ahead. And then when we get the go-ahead, then we will send out those applications. People are still requesting.
Wow.
It's unbelievable the need for the financing for everybody. And we're so excited, and we can't wait until this all busts loose. Because it will.
21st Mortgage said, you were right, man. We got bombarded.
They got overwhelmed.
And they're excited about it.
Yes.
They cannot believe what's happened with the Secretary of State.
No, they can. Well, but you have to think about it's just insane. And this COVID, for businesses, it would never have been a good time, of course. But it has been unbelievable how it has affected everybody. I went to pick up some things for Tom today over at Finco in Morristown. For plumbing or whatever that bronzy thing is. I don't know, some little thing. And had to get some of those. And the guy said, hey, how were you all affected by this virus and stuff? And I said, honestly, we really didn't miss a lick. And I said, we are so lucky. He said, our business is down 40%. He said, we got to stay open. He said, but we're every bit of 40% down. Which
we
is
wouldn't have made it.
No, I told him. I said if we would have been shut down, we'd been out of business.
Yeah, we
It'd
wouldn't
been
have made
awful. Really quick, and I hate to.
No, go. Get dark. Go.
Is there any way we can look at what's been going on? Because it's taller now. It looks like it's on a trailer now.
Come on, let's show you. Yep. It's on a trailer now.
It's on a trailer
This is
now.
a 40-foot trailer, and it's just these big I-beams straight back with the 3 axles underneath it.
This is Dave and Jen's.
Dave and Jen's
8x40.
8x40 container.
I ain't even going to with you.
Come on, Manders.
God, that is chunky as crap.
Chunky, man.
Golly.
As crap.
Well.
Man, that's vulgar.
That's ugly.
That's ugly.
That's ugly.
Are we getting boring?
No. We had like 350 some people. Oh, let's get on the other side.
Hey, walk this way, Amanda. Come on.
Twisty Misty. Here he goes.
Yeah, as my tape rattles in my pocket.
Hey, show your new pocket knife.
Yeah.
I want to show the outside of it. Hold on.
So what's cool is this house is going to be locked down, right?
Yeah.
And then you open it up.
Oh, Dave and Jen's on here. Hey,
See the
guys.
door? See all the doors, the white, how it's all
Yeah.
framed and in and stuff. Isn't that cool?
Very cool.
I like our system with the wood framing and all of it around it. And then we wrap it with aluminum.
Yeah.
But this is going to be the sliding glass door.
Okay. Now those doors aren't coming off.
Nope. But see, they can close it down and you don't know there's a sliding glass door there.
Oh my goodness.
So we're going to install a sliding glass door here, and that's their living room. You can see their raised floor system.
Oh my God.
And they have a raised floor because we have tanks, and they're on order still. But all the plumbing was installed today, and the washer and dryer, and all that stuff was going on. The electrical's being ran, the heating and air system. As you can see, he'll have his indoor unit right here above the sliding glass doors.
Okay. Well,
And then the exterior unit is on the other end of the house.
Oh wow.
Isn't that cool?
Very cool.
Yep.
There's the raised floor you're talking about.
Yep.
So when does it get spray foamed?
As soon as it's done with the mechanicals, which is
The electrical.
electrical and plumbing.
Okay.
So the blue boxes are going up, so they'll be wiring, I think, tomorrow, the next day.
Yes, love that the doors are staying on. I mean, that's just a.
Yeah, and then you can just lock it down, you know.
Yeah.
So what we do is, there's this 2x4, and it's hooked to this door.
Yeah.
So we pre-drill it with steel, a drill bit, and then we put a screw through it.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of this is fastened to this door. What I like about the inside part, and this is the way I do these containers. I've seen on TV a lot of these guys, I think they overthink everything. Now, the ceiling, all these studs is just to be able to hold up the
wood,
interior
right?
V-groove, sheetrock, whatever you have.
Okay.
That's all it does. There's no structural in anything.
Right.
So all it does, so we've got these on 2-foot centers all the way through here. And we did not fasten those walls and drill into the container.
Okay.
We didn't have to. I told Mike, I said, you set them up, you spray foam behind it all the way along there,
Yeah.
right? And then you put your ceiling on top and it just spreads it out.
Okay.
And when you spray foam, forget it, man.
It's in there.
It's done. It
Yeah.
glues the wood to the metal.
Yes.
There's no bridging, there's nothing. And all
No.
the spray foam is behind every single 2x4 in
Yes.
there. And over top every single 2x4 on the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The biggest thing about containers that I've learned, and I'm not a master at it, but man, we've learned, is moisture, is these things sweating.
Yes.
Is where if you just have a little bit of spray foam that didn't make it, it'll get hot and cold and it'll drip.
You've got to make sure.
So this
yes.
is a real meticulous
big
job.
deal.
Yeah, when it comes to the insulating. Isn't that cool? But that's one big trailer, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
40 feet long, man. Now, an empty container, I think, is about 8,700 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get this thing weighed. I'm curious to what it will be. There we go. I don't get any leverage. Ugh. And we'll see. I'm hoping it'll be 11, 12,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Which is not much, and that's completely done, you know.
Yeah.
So, but look at that. A container on wheels.
That's
3 axles, man.
Cool. Somebody asked, is it going to have a deck? I don't know if she answered that or not.
It's got a fold-down deck in the back.
A fold-down deck in the back.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep.
I love it.
I know.
That's
cool.
so cool.
But again, you name it, we'll build it.
Yeah.
We had a guy, an investor out of, said he has some hotels in the southeast, and he's wanting to actually put a tiny home at each of his hotels, like a little village at each one of his hotels.
Right, that's right. You
So,
said Sam
so
was
people
talking about
will rent tiny homes as a long stay, you know, long-term stay. So he's, you know, trying to, so everybody's got all kinds of ideas of how this can work. And that's what's so unique, Amanda. That's number 37 reason why to have a tiny home.
We should be way farther than 37. It's almost an
I mean,
hour
50,
show.
67.
Like 87.
87, 97. And another one is they're so versatile.
Yeah.
And I've said this before, but a tiny home that will cost you, man, I can't pick this number out of the sky, but if it's, to me, just a feeling inside, when you go over $60,000, $70,000
Yeah.
for a tiny home, if it's tiny, it's still 8 foot wide, it's your home. It will be hard to, I think, turn that because they're so personalized.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
We build them at that cost, and people love their homes, but they're so personalized. That's why we have to customize homes, because people want them the way they want them.
Yeah.
And it's
that's
kind of
right.
cool. That's why we do that. A lot of businesses won't do that. So if you buy a competitor's home that's 100 plus, 95 plus, how are they going to ever get their money back out of that?
Right.
How are they ever going to sell that?
But the majority of the people are not going to resell these homes. They're going to stay in them. But you're supposed to buy to resell, right?
Always.
Always.
Everything's for sale.
Yeah, everything's
You may
for
get
sale.
sick and not
You
need
never
it
know.
anymore. You may give it to a kid. You
Right.
may, I don't know who's going to happen in your life.
That's
no
right.
matter what you touch in this world, you've got to think about getting rid of it.
Right.
You always have to. And that's why people want deals and stuff. Buy a car. Well, would you buy the car that you just bought?
Yeah.
You know, would you, if it, you know, can you sell it for what you just bought it for?
Right.
Is really what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's the thing about Dave Ramsey. I heard the money manager guy, whatever, he just said that
Right.
tiny homes were the worst investment there was. Well, I agree. If you're going to pay a tumbleweed house for 65 grand, you're going to pay 65 for that
Right.
and take 15 years paying it off versus buying one for 25 grand
That's right.
and coming here and putting it on 2 years free rent, renting it out for 2 years, paying half of it off in
know.
2 years. Oh my God, listen.
Well, Dave Ramsey don't know who you are, so that's
Well,
why.
you know,
If he did.
bad for him.
Sad for him.
Yeah, he should know who I am. An amazing deal for people.
Yeah.
And that's why we've had over 100 people apply for a loan.
Yeah.
Is because I know what works. I know what the dollar works. I know what
Yes.
I would want to pay. I know what's a good deal. And that's why we sweeten the pot. And that's why we want, because we want to build homes. And that's what we do. All right?
And we still Pamela just said, I want one that's off grid. Do we still do off grid?
Yes.
What do we do?
You did.
we still tents, Pamela.
You don't plug it in and that's it. Use a bucket. Yeah.
No, we do solar.
We got solar, we got compost toilets, we got rain catchment, we got we'll catch your rain,
Yeah.
which is awesome. That's the only way I'd ever live. If I went anywhere right now, I'd always catch my rain. Compost toilet's great. And then solar, we got solar as big, as little as you'd like.
And two, Melanie, I love what Melanie said. I have already paid less than what I would have paid in rent in the last 2 years living free. I think that's
Wow.
amazing. That's a big testament. A lot of people will watch Melanie and her husband, John, and they just keep adding to their cute little house. They bought a piece of land, and they just keep adding to and building, making their little life bigger, you know, with their tiny house.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
great. So,
Uh,
yeah. Real quick,
go ahead.
want an update of your mom?
Mom is doing amazing.
Mm-hmm.
She's great. She's getting stronger. I can't believe how she bounces back.
I know. She
Doing
always
great,
does.
man.
And two, I did not, guys, you'll have to remind me. They looked up some sinks, and somebody
Oh,
Paula.
send us to it. Yeah.
Yeah, will you send those to info, and we will share that tomorrow because I believe Paula
I like to buy one. Yeah.
sent one for, but it was like $946.
Nay, no.
Nick, not doing that. No. And
Maybe we'll see if we can build them out of wood.
Yeah, so send if you can find a small.
That's not a sink.
And then Lynn, I think there's one for $200 or $300.
I mean, if it's less than 3,
like
it'd be great.
18-inch or something, 18
Yeah.
by 24, maybe.
That would be cool.
So anyway, so if you got any ideas like that, we will share it on here. 18 by 24, Maria said. Yeah. So.
18 by 24,
and there was
perfect.
something. Donna said that hers in there was $289.
Okay.
Alice wants to know, if you go off grid, you need to know where you are allowed to live, and that is true.
What do you mean?
Like, where can you go live for off grid?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good point.
Well, you can live off grid. The only thing in Tennessee, like I've told you before,
Mm-hmm.
you have to have a septic system.
If you have water.
If you know, you can kind of sneak out there and just park it, which I probably would do.
Yeah.
And then they tell me I need one, I'd put one in.
Right.
I wouldn't say anything to anybody.
And two, I'm not sure exactly who said it on here, but I think we are due for one of these. This week we need to do a Q&A. Maybe a Q&A Wednesday or something.
Okay.
But we need to do a Q&A and really so everybody get your questions together and
All right.
and let's just kind of throw them all at Randy this week and try to get some things answered that you really want. Because I know I've missed some really good questions tonight, and
all right.
I just don't want to overlook them. So
Wednesdays, Q&A.
Wednesday Q&A.
I'm going to sleep in Wednesday morning. I'm going to get
Weekly,
prepared
we should do
mentally.
Q&A, but tomorrow we got to show the rest of these houses.
Whew. Inside, you mean? Inside the house?
Inside, updates. Whose are these? I know that's Lisa's. I don't know whose
Everybody's
that is.
chomping at the bits, ain't they?
Well, yeah. I mean, they got to know. And
That's Defoe.
Look, out there's that 8x40 that is still for sale.
Yep.
Good grief, there's so much. And then back there.
Well, I mean, how long do we want to be on? Yeah.
My God.
Let's start earlier, Amanda.
Well, we should. We really should.
Yep.
Let's go out. Before we leave, can we just show all those houses lined up?
Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Come on.
Come on, I'll show you.
Come on, baby.
No, don't call me baby.
Okay, baby.
Don't,
Ugh. Hey, Amanda, why don't you want to be called baby? Do you want to tell the world?
Show's almost over. This ain't Q&A mandate.
You want to tell the world?
This ain't Q&A mandate.
You want to dig in? Let's dig in and dig it out.
Oh, forest update. What about what's going on?
Talk to the attorney. The forest update. The forest update is the same as the prairie and the beach update.
Mm-hmm.
It is the same thing. All right, a long story made short is that when we had all our temporary homes here on the concrete, nobody thought of anything.
Right.
All right? And then the local inspector said, wait a minute,
Yeah.
these homes have to be some sort of certification.
Yeah.
This was months ago, right? 8 months ago. So as it went on, they allowed everybody to be parked here temporarily, but he said you got to be certified. That's when the state came here and visited us and all this stuff. And they said, okay, we're going to allow our state inspectors to inspect the homes so they could be certified.
Right.
Well, then the state inspector's boss, who's out of Knoxville, said, I can't let that fly because they're not on a permanent foundation. So then when Newport Utility was putting in the infrastructure here, our electrical, which we're ready to go, we don't pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for all the wire and all that stuff, right?
Right.
What they do is I pay a percentage of that, and they recoup their costs because of all the occupancy and your electric bills, which they don't know the electric bill is going to be less than $30 a month.
Electric bills,
All right.
nothing.
So, but the thing is, the general manager, there's a new general manager.
Yeah.
From when I started, a new one came on board.
Jeez.
There was some hoochie cooing going on over there in the Newport Utilities.
Hoochie cooing.
And you know what happened?
What?
They lost a lot of money through all this transferring.
True, yes.
The general manager shut us down because the state inspector said, we're not going to allow these to be inspected. They have to have certifications and the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
So then we got our ANSI for financing. Also, the ANSI certification is for the the community here. I'm gonna say it. It's
Mhm.
and it's an RV park community.
Yes.
All right, that's what we are, an RV. It's the way it's designed.
Yep.
I just never said it, but it's designed as an RV park.
You can pull in and pull out
Yes.
anytime.
So
Yes.
these are RVs.
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, and now I've had to send all our certifications to the state. So the state says okay, and then back. So I sent a personal email today to the state,
Yeah.
called the attorney, our attorney is representing us,
Who's on it?
all this
Yes.
stuff going together. There's nobody against us. Everybody's wanting us to work. I just think that everybody's so bombarded, short-staffed, everything gets shuffled onto these papers.
And especially with the virus,
Yeah.
it's really put everybody behind.
Yeah. So you take that on top of the infrastructure not getting done, and then on top of that, you got your 21st mortgage waiting for Secretary of State to be transferred.
And on top of that, all the rain before.
Yeah. I mean, you can't.
You can't make it up, guys.
No.
But when it all comes through.
It's going to be amazing here.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
And that's the part where a lot of people may run from this place and say,
Yeah.
well, you know what? There's too much stuff going on for me.
I love it.
If you're willing to hang in there with us, I guarantee you. And that's why I said, you know what? 2 years free rent.
Yep.
That's why I said, after your 2 years, it's $200 a month.
Listen, I still cannot get
200.
over. There was a lady that you visited, and she has a place. I'm not going to say who it is, of course, but she told Randy that she wanted to do something similar, like all this.
Yep.
She said, there ain't no way I'm going to give anybody 2 years free. And you were told that by someone else, too. And I
Yep.
ain't going to say. But they said,
Yep.
absolutely not. So
Nope.
you think anybody's going to give you 2 years free, you're kidding yourself.
You're not going to get that. They said I'd charge that deposit just for them to sit there. And if they ever
Oh.
wanted to leave, they can get their
And
deposit
we're
from somebody
talking
else.
Hand on the hip and.
Oh, yeah. And then they said, you mean to tell me you're only going to charge $200 a month? I said, you know what?
Yeah.
I am massively grateful
Yes.
that people even want to come
But
here.
they want to come.
That you even want to be here.
Yeah.
But you give me time. After 2 years,
Yeah.
we got 150 home sites
Yeah.
here. You guys have already figured it up.
Yeah.
That's $200 a month.
Yeah.
That's $30,000 a month
Yeah.
that now can come into here,
Yeah.
that we can now start reinvesting in here. And we can start adding some water slides and zip lines, and we can have an airplane and come and land in here, and hot air balloons and tree houses.
So
And
one of the things, I mean, there's so many things that I do love about you. There's a few things I don't like about you.
Just one.
I'm just
okay.
okay. Anyway, well, I have my own 100 list. Anyway, but one of the things is that with everybody that was coming here, it's like, listen, I need to prove myself. You know, I want to show everybody that how much money do I need? You know what I'm saying? How much money is it going to take? You know what I'm saying? Where other people are like already expecting it, like, well, I deserve this. This is what I want. Set the rules and stuff. And it's not that you're against money or anything like that. It's just like, listen, you living out there like everybody else, like I live out there. You know what things cost me and everything. So, or anybody.
Yeah.
And you're just being fair.
Yeah. I don't know everybody. I'm just not wired to accumulate a lot of things. I'm just not wired to accumulate. It's not a good or bad virtue. It's just the way I am.
You know what I've learned from you over the 20 years is that what I've learned, because I didn't know anything about building, nothing at all, of course, and I still don't. I don't know anything about it. But the things that I have picked up from you is that I do know what things cost now, and it blows me away how builders can charge what they charge it actually costs now. So that's what gets me. So when you learn that, you'll be very surprised. You'll be very shocked.
All right, there was a guy here who's 27 years old. He's had 27 years in the building industry.
Mm-hmm.
He drives an old truck,
Yeah,
but he said, you know, I love what I do.
that's right.
He's probably paid his house off. Got some, are we millionaires? Nope.
No,
We're not.
never gonna be.
But there's something about this place is, I want to keep enhancing it.
Yes.
It's just, that's what's
You
fun.
don't want to just do it and gone.
No, it's,
No.
I told you all before, it's about having a passion to get out of bed.
Yeah.
If you don't want to get out of bed in the morning, it is utterly the darkest place you'll ever
Yeah.
want to be. And you all might be there. There might be some people that are there. It goes out to you
That's
because
right.
I have been there. Believe it or not, Spunky Randy Used to pull the shades down and put the cover over my head and wouldn't come out. And it didn't last just a day. It lasted longer than that, a lot longer. I know what it's like. So I seen a guy on a podcast today. He has Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and he's got a big house in LA, and he came from nothing. He came from actually from Iran. And
that's right.
And he's awesome. He seems like a great guy, and he's super successful, and family, and beautiful wife, and everything the world is supposed to give you, right? Yeah. And he may be massively happy, and that's awesome.
That's great.
And people that got rich, they can be happy. Money is awesome.
Right.
It's just I'm not wired that way.
Right.
And I don't envy that. I don't envy I envy that truck getting. I have to work hard physically in my life. I have to please people, and I have to give a good product. And I just have to be a part of the earth. It's just who I am. And I enjoy being that way.
Right.
You know? So there we go. I don't want a Lamborghini. I don't want nothing. I just don't want it.
And just real quick, and I know we're getting ready to go because we're going late. But Beth said, Randy, what helped you? What got you out of the bed?
It was a combination of things, you know. Amanda helped me. It was just, and it wasn't losing everything. It was I lost a dream. I lost a vision. You know what, Amanda, really, if you think about it, it was, because I got into some carpentry and kept going. Remember, it was still sad. It was just hard. And you know what, really, everybody, and I try to tell my boy this because he's searching, you know. And I said, you know, Bryce, if I didn't have this business right here, I'd be looking for something to get me out of bed. So, you know, really, here it is. What is it? Almost 9 o'clock tonight?
Yeah, probably.
It's 8:30, and we're still working. I'll be up in the morning, and this place consumes me, and I like that. I don't mind it at all. And it's for a season. I can't do it forever. And as we get more organized and more figured out, and the money is right and everything, because we're still struggling, and it's a race, man, to make this place happen.
Oh, yeah.
It is a race. But thank God that I have the energy and the ability to keep going like I do, and I feel like I can go on another 50 years like this. But it's having this business, having a passion. I never thought I'd own this property, let alone having properties to rent. I never thought that would ever happen. You know, Sam, my brother, said, hey, Randy, people are needing a place to stay. He says, you got a place? And I said, well, I got some woods over there, but it's got a landfill on it with old tires, but it's been EPA passed. And I said, I don't know, got a factory across the street and a factory over there. I don't know if anybody's want to stay here. I've been flat out honest with everybody, because you know what? I don't care. If you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here, you know? And when I went out there and we got 68 people that said, yes, Randy, we want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
It blew Amanda and I away.
Oh, we couldn't believe it.
That would ever happen.
Never thought it.
You know, so when you get all that energy, and listen, we've had people that don't like us here. We've had people, it's been some controversy. There's been some drama. There's been gossip that would cut you in half here.
That's right.
And it's been hard, and I don't like that stuff. I just want to live, you know. People get mad because my dog's out here running around, not on a leash, you know, and I'm like, and he poops and stuff, places he ain't supposed to poop. And I'm like, I'm the guy that breaks the rules, all right? But I'm laid back. I just want to work, and I really just want people to be happy. You know what? And that gets me out of the bed, and it keeps me going. Yeah. So I got a passion, and I got all these dreams, right? I want to build a lodge, and I want to build this, and I want to do that, and another pond, and across the street. That gives you all this energy coming up.
And it's exciting, and it's like, listen, none of that stuff, all that stuff costs money.
Yeah.
Mega money. But it is exciting to know that, you know, we were talking about it the other day, just knowing that these people, we wouldn't have known all of you guys had it not been all this starting. And it's like, it's unbelievable. And they wouldn't have known the people that's here and all the stuff that's going on. So
50 employees.
It's not by mistake.
There's more people here. I've never had this many employees.
We got over 50 employees.
Around me, for me. I hate saying for me. I always say with me, but they do. They work here. And I'm like, God, it's just like, I never wanted it, I didn't seek that out. I
No.
did not want it.
It was never ever talked about.
And I don't like it because
Never.
I'm not swinging a hammer anymore. I love physically building, you know? I hate sitting in there on my tail going over stuff.
But
It's just,
but what you do in there and what I do and what all
It
the
has
girls
to be
do,
done.
and Tom does, it has to be done. It's just
to make this happen.
it's a necessary evil.
Yeah.
And but there's rewards to it.
My goal
too.
is to get that organized
Yes.
and streamlined after we
That's
got that
right.
software going. I've invested in 2 different softwares, and these guys, Steve and Scott, helping us get it going off. Man, another 6 months, first of the year. I told you 2020 was going to be massive.
2020 has been everything.
Come here, buddy.
You
Come here,
scared
buddy.
me. I didn't know what you were doing.
Good, there he is.
Oh God, you scared
See,
me.
But that's the reason, everybody, and you need that passion, you know.
Yeah.
It won't. The dollar won't get you out of the bed. It'll get you out for a while, but it gets
Yeah.
old. The dollar gets old,
It
man.
gets old.
I mean, I know I never had a lot, but I know that you got a lot of money. I love money. Everybody does. It's an awesome thing to have. I am not against
you gotta
it.
have more than money.
I think it's awesome,
Yeah.
you know, but you got to have more than that.
Yep, gotta have
You know,
more
that
than
passion, and then you start taking care of your health, and you start liking who you are, and you got a future, you know.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
all right, everybody, have a great night. I'm Randy Jones, Incredible Tiny Homes. Come visit us at IncredibleTinyHomes.com. Subscribe to this channel, and you'll be able to see us every day. Hit the notification button, and you can ride this ride with us and watch where this place goes.
That's right.
This is nothing but a live ticking bomb going on right here. All right? I'll see you tomorrow.
The
And-
bomb went off in Donna's house. I'm just.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
clean Donna's house up.
Okay.
Have a great night.
Bye. Oh, I'll show the house that's leaving tomorrow. Oh, was that your little takeoff? You had already walked off.
Man, you know, you
know.
just ruined the
I'm so
emotional
sorry.
send-off.
I'm so sorry.
I was walking off into the darkness.
Minda,
Me and the dog.
you ruined my exit.
All right.